All right, so I'm back. This is UV Lime Cellular. Thank you for joining us today. I will start with part two of our training webinar. Hopefully, you were there last time that we did for the admin dashboard. That was a couple weeks ago. If not, it was recorded and we send it to everyone. So if you didn't get a chance to see it or get the email, let us know and we'll send you a link. Today I will focus on the advertiser dashboard only. Last time we did the whole training on the admin side, sign up pages, APIs, resource center, groups, resellers, the whole thing, the whole billing and invoicing and authorize.net integration, PayPal, all the good stuff we have. So definitely if you missed it, you want to watch it. Today we'll go over the advertiser dashboard. I will go on the main features and the settings here, most important. So this is what your client or our clients see. As you know, we only work with white label customers, and this is the dashboard their customers see when they log in. Of course, that it has all the branding around it of the white label. Our white label branding is comprehensive, which means it's not just the top banner here, like most platforms show you. It's all the coloring and the tabs and the tabs here, and even the icons here can be changed to different colors. The button colors, copyrights here, everything look like the white label branding. So I will start on the right hand side right here. As you see, you get a quick overview of your account status. You see the credit balance. So this means how many credits did you use since the last billing cycle. This being reset every billing cycle. And the short code you're on, whether it's our shared short code or if your white label has their own dedicated code, then you're going to see your code. In other countries that we have connection in, they'll have their own local number. Your time zone, the time zone can be changed, of course, per account. Your billing cycle, when you get bills, payment information. This is where I enter the credit card to activate the account if my white label account has the credit card integration, of course. So this where your customer can enter the credit card himself or even update it to a new card. Pricing will show me my pricing, what package I'm on, what package was assigned to me, what is my monthly limit, and limit will be the actual limit, how many I can send a month before I get blocked. How many credits per month I get for free in my package, what is my subscription price, what is my discount. In this case, I know people, so I get 100% discount. Credit price, how much I pay above the free credits. So in this case, if I send 600, 500 will be free, and for the extra 100, I'll pay 8 cents per extra message. How many keywords I get for free, and how much I pay per extra keyword. Again, this is up to you how you price it in your packages, which I showed in the previous webinar. And we also have the code keyword. We give them for free, but if you choose to price them, you can price them at a lower rate. Commissions is really, if I don't want to confuse people because we talked about in the previous webinar, because we have the commission feature for the white label, which means he can have referrals referring business to him. So if I already refer people and I get commission for them, I'll see my commissions here. And this will basically show me who I get commission for. So if I click on this link, I will see that I brought this account to my white label vendor and I get 20% for referring him. There'll be more than just the list will be longer. And the actual money that I receive will show on my statements, which appears here. Right? So here I see the statements, I see how much I pay every month. If you don't see a billing period here, this means it's a manual bill, which means you created a bill as a white label to this customer and it's a manual bill. So in this case, this bill was issued in May 4th, 2011, and it was for setup and signs, and I got charged $880 and it's paid. So you see here the status of paid or unpaid. So if you don't see billing period, it means that this is a manual bill you created using our create a bill tool. If there is a billing period, it means that this is an automatic bill that's being generated based on your billing cycle. So let's open one and see my pricing. Of course, that my pricing, we're playing with this account, so that my current pricing is not what my pricing was in 2011, right? So in this case, my pricing was $49.95. I got 250 messages. In this month, I sent 90 more messages and I pay 8 cents for them. And I use two more keywords. I pay $1 each, and this is the bottom line. So these are the invoices. Everyone can see them on the account. On the bottom here, you can also see account overview of how much usage you have every month. So in this month, I sent 6,000. This month, 10,000. This month, almost nothing. And here it will be how many opt-ins I have. So in this month I had 2,900. This month I had less. Usually you'll see a growth, a natural growth here from month to month, and not like this. This is a demo account. Okay, so we covered the overview here, and we covered the bottom, and we covered the statements. Let's talk about registered numbers a second. You can register authorized numbers here. What does that mean? Just like when you register your cell phone to your bank account and you can get text alerts, or when you type in a password to recover a password, this basically say that this is an authorized number to do actions in the account. And what it is we have a few things that you can do within the account. For instance, send a blast message from your phone, from a text message, but it only will do it if you have a registered phone number. So when you want to register a number, it will ask you to enter the phone number, right? And then send a text message. It will send you a text message with a verification code. And then once you click send, it will ask you to enter the code. You enter the code. In this case, I didn't really get a code or anything, so it's even the same valid code. But if I enter the real code that I got onto my cell phone, then it will successfully register the number just like it did here. Now, once I have the registered phone number, I can basically blast messages from my cell phone, and it works in the format that I basically text the keyword of the opt-in list that I want to send the blast to, space the message itself. So for instance, if my keyword is pizza, I'll write from my phone pizza space hello everyone, and it will send hello everyone to all the users that are on that list. Let's continue. So we understand what a registered number. By the way, I have Michelle and Gerald helping me here with answers. So everybody that asks questions, please do so, and they will answer you as I speak. If I see here like a great question, I will repeat it and answer to everyone. Everyone can benefit from the answers. At the end of the webinar, we will do a text to win campaign live, and we'll give away a tablet to everyone that are on the webinar. Stay tuned. At the end, we'll give a keyword for this webinar, and everyone will text it and get a chance to win a tablet at the end of the webinar. So let's continue. So we know how to blast a message from the phone from a registered number. I can also, of course, do it right from here. We have templates that you can save to yourself. So you give it a name, and basically once you choose the template, it will put the text. It's very helpful if you are using the same content over and over, so you can save it here. You can also use merge tags. Merge tags are basically allows you to say like hello instead of hello customer, say hello first name. And if we have the first name in the database, then we will say hello Yuval, right? If not, we will just drop it and say hello. So pay attention to merge tags. You can use it for name, gender, date of birth, phone number, zip code, current date. Current date will be today. So if I'll do date, right, not hello date, but for instance, as of this date, and you can do the date and you would just give the same date. If you use it, for instance, in the autoresponder, so it will give always the date of the current date. URL, we have Bitly here built in, so if you have URL to insert and you want to shorten that, just type in the URL, right? Click shorten and insert, and that will insert to the message automatically. Opt-in lists. Here you'll see all the opt-in lists that you have on under this account. So you can blast a message to some of the list or the list, all of them or one of them. It's up to you. If a phone number is on both lists, for instance, the system will recognize that there's the duplicate and it will just send one copy of the message to that number. You can post it on Facebook, Twitter. You can send it now or schedule it to later on, or even do it recurring, weekly or monthly or bi-weekly. You can also send it to a single number if you just want to test it before you blast it to everyone. So this is send a text message, very simple. We'll go to the next one, which is coupons. Coupons are one of our robust tools. It's very different than any other coupons that you see out there. The coupons are they are with redemption tracking, and what we basically did, we developed a unique wallet for each phone number. So we host a unique wallet for each phone number in the system. So once you log into your virtual wallet, when you receive a coupon, you will see all your available coupons there. Also, what it does, it also gives us the capability to know who redeemed everything, right? Who redeemed every coupon and when. So other than web coupons, that this is what you see out there. Usually they're either MMS, which is probably the most simple version of just a picture, or the smartphone web coupons that we see now. These are basically based on a URL. It doesn't matter who access to that URL, you access to that URL and you can redeem them. If you clear your cookies, clear your cache, clear your browser history, basically, you can access again and redeem it again. So there's no redemption control. Here, when we send a coupon to a phone number, let me click send the coupon, for instance. What we do in this unique URL that we send, we hash the phone number in the URL. So we take the phone number, we hash it with algorithm, and we send a unique link to each phone number. So it's not the same URL like the web coupon. It's a unique URL per number. And it's always the same URL for that number, which will be the virtual wallet we're hosting. So we able to track the history of that user and basically show the activity and control redemptions, because no matter how many coupons you create, it's always going to send the same URL to that user. So if he redeemed it, no matter what he's going to do, even get a new phone, get a new browser, he won't be able to redeem it again. Not like the web coupons, which basically are not attached to the phone number. So that's technology that we developed a while ago, and it works very successfully. Now, we're working on revamping the look and feel of the coupon. I know it's a little bit old fashioned. That's because we developed a while ago, and there was no iPhone back then, believe it or not. So we're going to update the look of it, but the technology behind it is very robust, and it's second to none. There's not nothing out there that does what we do. This way, even when you post a coupon to Facebook or Twitter with our technology, it's still No matter what they do, when they trying to grab it from Facebook, it's still going to ask them for the phone number and send them that unique hash link. Now you see, when every time you send something, we recently added this audience feature. Audience allows you to select the target audience you want to send it to. Of course, if we have that data in the database, you can send the coupon only to male, female, family status, number of kids, all the filters that we have here. And this audience feature is valid everywhere you send a message. It's not just for the coupons, it's also for sending a regular text. This is something that we added recently. Please pay attention to it. If you're using our system for a while, sometimes you just forget about those things that we adding because we do it all the time. Now, creating a coupon is very simple. You can copy existing coupon right from here. You can copy it even from another account. So if you have a colleague that create a good looking coupon, you just need to ask him to give you the coupon ID. It can be on another account in the system. It doesn't matter. Each coupon has a unique ID. You can copy it just from typing the ID here, the ID number. Creating a new coupon will open the wizard. I'll click edit because it's the same thing. We'll open this wizard. We'll ask you for product name, product slogan right here. Upload this image. Select the discount type. Buy one, get one. Buy three, get one. Whatever you want to do. Change the background. Play with it. Terms and condition. It's sometimes necessary. Address. Promotion code. It can also be a barcode. We have that code that actually translates the number to a barcode automatically. And these are real scannable coupons. So these are not just a nice, good looking picture so it will look like a coupon. This is actually something you can scan with a barcode scanner. You just need to see what barcode standard the POS is using and select it from here. It should work. You click next. You will just give it a name, description for yourself. You can give an expiration date, and this means that after that, we will delete it from the wallet, from the virtual wallet, if they didn't redeem it yet, of course. So even if it's still in the wallet, it's expired. Next time they access the wallet, it will disappear. You can include SMS redemption. This is for legacy phones, feature phones. We see less and less people using it because people have more and more smartphones out there. Hopefully, one day we'll be able to remove it. But this will basically allow them to redeem the coupon via SMS. So the system will ask them to reply with a code that they reply, and then they get this activation code, which will look like this via SMS, and they need to give this activation code to the cashier. Branch code is pretty cool technology that basically what you can do in the system is create branches. Let me see if I have branches here. Okay, I have a few branches here. This is where you create branches, right? Company branches on the coupons. And those branches are, let's say I have three branches, just like in this example, and the three different addresses, and each branch has a code, 100, 101, and 102. This code will need to be provided when you redeem the coupon if you select the branch code required. Let me go back. I know it's a lot of information. Branch code required saying if you check that option, that means that when they click redeem on the coupon, they will have to enter a branch code. So the system will ask them, okay, please provide a branch code, and one of the branch codes will have to be provided by the cashier, or you can just put a sticker on the POS. And what this will do, this will actually make sure that the person is at the location. Because a lot of times businesses say people can just redeem it when they're not in the store because they're just trying out, and it's correct. And then what it does really, it affects the reporting a little bit. So to prevent that, we created the branch code. A person, if you check the required branch code required, they have to enter one of the branch codes in order to get to the redemption page, and this will prevent that they're not at their location. What it also does, it gives you better reporting because you will see where those coupons were redeemed. Okay, so you'll see that in branch A or B, you got 20 redemption, the other one you got 40. So this is the couponing. It's probably one of our more robust tools. Again, I'm trying to cover kind of like a whole overview about everything, but we can probably have a webinar just on that. And we'll do it once we kind of like revamping this look and feel of this feature. The next thing is the landing pages. We will not talk today about the premium mobile website. We're probably going to do dedicated training for that as well. We have a lot of videos and guides how to use it, but it's just too much information for one day. So the landing pages are basically a single page that you create. It can be a mobile business card, it can be a listing, it can be a brochure, it can be anything, right? You as a white label can create templates in your admin dashboard. You can create templates of landing pages. If you did, then a second button will appear here to your customers, which be create from a template. If there are no templates, then it will just be create now. Create from a template will show this window and will basically show all the templates that you created. So here I have two templates, one for house listing, one for business cards. Well, the one for business cards include the logo, a little picture of the person, name, address, blah, 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 right? V card and all that stuff. When you click create, it will, I'll show you in a second, all right? The second one is house listing. House listing show the realtor, picture, name. Again, it depends how you create the template, and pictures of the house. So if you're doing a lot of houses, for instance, that's a great way to start from a template, and you just replace the pictures and the address. Same for business cards. If you do business cards, use for the template and just change the information. Same for anything else you're doing, property, car listing, or anything else that you need for the landing page. If I click create new, it will just provide me the page with all the data. So now if I want to go to this image, I click edit image and upload a new one and just replace it basically. The same for everything and the information here. And this will create mobile landing page. Very simple to use, very easy. Not fancy widgets or anything like that. Here you'll find all your options. You can add a text box that looks like here, an image that looks like here, a link, email, a line, like a separation line, and you can choose the color of the line and how thick it is. If it's blank, just a space or a line. A V card, a map, you just put the address and it will show kind of like a Google Map widget. You can use it for opt-in form. Let's go back to the other pages I have. I'm sure I have an opt-in one. So let's create one. I add in the opt-in form. I choose the keyword that I want them to opt into. I choose the information I want to collect with the form. And I can refresh and see all the information that I selected. I can have it in bold. I can choose the color and the font and play with it basically. So this will create the simple opt-in form. I click next. I can give it a title, expiration date, and this will create a quick page here on a short URL, and that's about it. Now you need to just send people to this page. You can text it to everyone and ask them to fill up the information, and send all your lists, post it on social media, and anything else. So the landing pages is just a simple way to create mobile pages. QR codes, very straightforward. You can give it a header or a footer, call it opt-in to our list. Footer, Joe's Pizza. It's always good to do the footer and header just so people know when they expect. what they're going to get when they scan it. You can choose the color of the QR code, so it doesn't have to be the black boring, and you put the keyword, and this will create a QR code to opt in this case. Now, a lot of people ask me if this QR codes are trackable. Can you track them? I know there's like fancy products out there about tracking QR codes and all that stuff. Now, let me explain how it works. QR codes are not trackable, period. You cannot track a picture. What's trackable is the link. So when you see those trackable QR codes are really QR codes that send you to a specific link. So if you create, for instance, let's go back to landing pages, and I take this URL here, right? Then I want to create a QR code that will take them to the opt-in URL that I just created. So I'll just choose a URL. Again, give it some color. And I'll include the URL right here. This will create a QR code that send me to the landing page, which landing page is trackable. Because when you take a photo, the QR code is a dumb picture. Picture doesn't know someone took a snap of it, and definitely cannot notify you that someone took a picture. So what notify you is the URL. So when someone hit this URL, then you can see some statistic how many people hit the URL. So QR codes are not really trackable. What trackable is the URL. So if you'll send those QR codes to a URL, it will be trackable. Now you can post the QR code to Facebook, Twitter, or download it, print it, whatever you want, email it. There's all the buttons here. So there's not much to say about QR codes. You can create any type of QR code right here. And if you want them to be trackable, send them to a URL. Next one is the appointment manager. Appointment manager is a quick tool to create appointment reminders or appointment confirmation. So it's not just an appointment reminder, because appointment reminder itself without confirmation is really a text message to remind you about something. So we don't need a specific tool for it. But when we do the two-way confirmation, then it makes it more interesting. Now, to create an appointment, it's very simple. You just put the appointment time. Let's say that it's next month at 3:30 p.m. All right. And I want to be notified 48 hours before the appointment. Here we added some autocomplete feature. So if you have the number in the database, it will search for it and show you the results. So here, for instance, I have my name here, and it just pop out from the autocomplete. Now I can say it's just a reminder, confirmation, or short confirmation. Short confirmation is less option, more elegant. Confirmation has like, tell me I'm behind schedule, or I want to reschedule. Most people just do the confirm or miss, and if someone reply missed, then they call them and try to understand what's going on. Again, we have templates here, because usually with appointment you send similar text. So here in this case it'll be, dear Yuval, you have an appointment for Dr. B tomorrow at, or you can use the merge tag time in this case, right, which will be more usable in this case, and the address and phone number and everything. Now I'll get this message and I will be able to reply if I'm confirming or missing, and you can get notified. The office can get notified every time someone is texting, and also you can choose to opt them in to a list if they reply. So let's say you create like a promotion list, a distribution list. When they reply confirm, they will be opted in to Lime demo list, for instance, in this case. Let me change this appointment for today so it will appear on the screen. Now, when I have the appointment, I can I create this appointment for the 24th, so I see it here now. If I will confirm it, then it will show here the confirmation time. All right, so from here we also did a quick shortcut that you can send a text message to that number. Sometimes there are delays, the doctor is late and stuff, so you can see here, you'll see all your appointment for the day listed right here. And if you want to send a quick message to a phone number that is coming today, you can do it right from here. You can edit, delete it, and manage it right from here. You can export to Excel all your appointments for the day. You can upload mass appointment with a CSV file. Of course, you have to follow our format. You can download a template here and just enter the data there. You can create multiple appointments from this tool. Now, this looks scary and confusing, but it's so simple once you know how to work with it. Once you set your defaults, let's say that my appointment, I always set my appointment to 5 days from today, or even for one day for today. So I always send them my appointment for tomorrow or for 3 days from now. And I always want to send them notification now. It's a short confirmation type of confirmation that I'm doing. And it's always this template. And I always want to be notified and I always want to opt them in. Because once you do something, you always follow the same settings. So once you set those settings, now you see that the multiple uploads become so simple to use. Because all I need to do is to enter my names and the proper hours. So let's say I have myself at 9 o'clock. So I'll start to type it and it'll pop out and it entered. And then I say I have someone else at 10 o'clock. So I'll just type his name. I don't know what names I have here, but for example, and we enter at 10 o'clock. So that's how you do it. And if you want someone in at 9:30, and everything else is you already set with your defaults, and you have instructions how to do it, and that's it. That's all you have to do. But you'll have to submit it actually, and you're basically good to go. It's very, very simple. Once you set your defaults, and you can set up your whole day of appointments in a matter of 3 minutes. And we know how long it takes to a secretary or to someone to confirm all the appointment of a day. It takes hours. It's a lot of offices have full-time person just to call everyone and confirm all the appointments. So in this case, you can show them a tool how they can use their time much better. They can use this tool and in 3 minutes upload all the appointments for the day. Now we know in a real world, not everyone will confirm, but we see up to 70% of response rate to confirmations. So imagine if you need to call all day long to 50 people, try to get them on the phone, leave them voicemails, another voicemail, and try to get them to the office. If you can save 70% of that time, you're great. This tool will save you so much money and times, and that's how you're supposed to sell it. We even have, I showed in the previous webinar, ROI calculators for appointments and how it's being done and how you can show ROI to an office that does that. But the simplicity is the key, and just show it of how to do it. So this is the appointment. Again, you can learn more on every tool through our tutorials and guides or call support. We just added another person to support, so we're growing and it's great. We're trying to keep everyone happy with good support time. We have a new person, Gerald, and we are answering much, much better, much more responsive. So feel free to use us if you need to learn new things. Conduct a poll. Conduct a poll is very simple. You are asking a question. You can, like a bar or that kind of stuff, you can say, or in the game, who is the MVP of the game? And you give an option: 1 for John, 2 for Jeannie, and 3 for Sabi. And you just send it to everyone and you can see the result as they come in our reporting. You can send it over and over, and this will just create a new poll. It's very simple. The text to win we'll use in a couple minutes when we do the actual text to win. Questionnaire is the same, similar to our polling, but you ask any type of question that you want, and you have four type of answers to answer. And that can be, are you going to attend our webinar? Yes, no, confirm, that kind of stuff. So this is the questionnaire tool. Autoresponder is a pretty cool feature that you can basically, just like email autoresponder, you can have people opt in to a list and then start to get chain of messages based on the time that they opted in. Okay, so welcome to my program. I want to send that first message a day from opted in, from opt-in, and number two will be the coupon that comes 3 days from the previous item, and you can create more and more items here and just send them as a chain of messages from the day that people opted in. These are the autoresponder. We have vehicle listing and property listing tool for realtors, for car dealerships. This is very simple. We have videos about it also and webinars. Look how simple it is. Let's take something with the data so we can spend time on thinking what to enter. Ford Mustang, this is the name, year. You just put year, make, model. That can be used to any vehicle because any vehicle has year, make, model. If it's a motorcycle or a boat, doesn't matter. Year, make, model, mileage, price, and other thing you want to add. URL that will take you to either external URL that you can shorten here, or will take you to one of the existing landing pages that are in the system. So if you create a landing page for vehicle listing, you can just choose the right template, and this will take you right there. You can add the customer to an opt-in list when they text for that property, for that keyword. You can include a coupon. For instance, in this case, you can say text LA49 in this example, this keyword, and get more information about this vehicle. When they text in, you can opt them into the list and you can give a coupon. So a lot of companies are using it. Get a $500 rebate, get $300 rebate, get $200 coupon in the dealership by texting. They basically are getting a new lead for free, right? And you get a coupon and more information about the vehicle. They get notified right away by email or text message, the salesman, and they can follow up and say, hey, I see you're interested in a Mustang '08. I have a couple vehicles to show you. So it's a great lead generation tool for the dealership. They can also click view participant and see all the people that are interested in this vehicle. They can also click generate ad here, and the system will automatically generate an ad based on the template that we provide in the system. And this ad will include the information right here, and you can also post this ad to the social media, download, print it, and put it in the car window. You can customize this ads from here. So you can use our template, or you can upload a custom image and change it the way you want, and this will generate ads for each vehicle. So each vehicle that you create will have a new line in here, and each one of them will have his own ad with his own information. That's really cool. Dealership love it because they print an ad, put it in the window, and they generate leads. Same for property listing, same principle. You create the property listing, different format, of course, address, price, bedroom, bathrooms, property description. Same principle. You can opt them into a list and add them to a coupon and get notified when someone is interested in the house. If I'll go to an existing list, and so you see I chose the landing page, or I take them to external page if I have it already built. They have a coupon here that they get. A great idea is to close a deal with a local business, so when you get people browsing for a house, they can get a free pizza locally. Close a deal, you bring new leads to the local businesses, and you get a lead for the house, the realtor. So this is the property listing, same concept like the vehicle listing. Again, we have customers just doing that, just using either vehicle listing, property. These are a whole business for itself. We have the text to screen. Bars love it, and clubs and stuff like that. You can put it on a screen, use display mode, and it will be full screen. All you need to do, any device that can show a browser on the screen will basically do it. What we did that is different than the competitors is that our display mode works on pure HTML, which is great because you can use any device, any iPads. So what we saw out there, everyone using Flash for the display mode. Mac tablets are not friendly with it. So we did it with pure HTML. You can display it on any device that display HTML, which is any web device. So display mode, all you need to do is to create the text to win campaign. You choose the from date, end date. If you want to, give it an expiration date, you can decide if the system approves automatically the messages that people text. Just to stop here a second, people doesn't know what text to screen is. Text to screen is that people text something and it's being displayed on a big screen in the venue. So when people text, sometimes they text inappropriate language or something you don't want everyone to see. So those messages can be filtered. We have an auto filter which will have a database of all the bad words, not all, but a lot of them, and that will filter automatically bad words that we replace with stars. Or you can do both, but you can also manually approve every message that comes in. Or you can do auto approval, it's up to you. Display, you can DJ's best pickup lines in this example, but you can change it whatever you want, control the fonts, the colors, the background, and everything. And this, as you see here, the small screen here, that'll be a full mode that'll be displayed in the venue. So this is text to screen. Birthday wishes, basically what you're creating is a coupon for a birthday. A lot of restaurants, they love it. Membership clubs that you say opt into our list and get a special gift on your birthday. And basically you create a coupon in the system for that gift. And every time the system check for birthdays every day, and all the people that in the database that have birthday will get that coupon once a year. So you just set it once and you don't have to worry about it. That's a great tool. Loyalty program is basically virtual punch cards. Very strong tool that we have. In this example, I have loyalty program that called for the daily wash for a car wash, and I call it 10, 1 free. So when you have 10 purchases, you get 1 free. You set the program start and end date. You set the goal. So the goal in this case is after 10 purchases, you reach the goal. You can limit the maximum purchases per day or per week or per month. This is more effective actually with visits. If you do it visits, which are basically check-ins, if you want to do it based on visits, you can limit it so people cannot visit more than once, so it doesn't count if they visit more than once. Purchases, maybe you don't want to limit it. I don't know. It depends on your business, but sometimes I, for example, take a couple of cars on the same day to wash them. So in this case, you don't want to limit it. SMS Sponge. I'll go back to this in a minute. The text on the ad, just remember that you can change the text on the ad right from here. And then there are defaults that are here for each action. So when you add a point, when you punch the card, there's a default text that's already here. In this case, hi, Yuval, new point been added, your status, or blah, 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 blah. Same when they reach the goal. Hey, congratulations, you reached the goal. And in this case, I get this coupon, which is a free car wash. And people can also check status by texting that keyword. Okay, so in this case, I'm using the daily wash opt-in list. And every time someone opted in, of course, that you have to be opted in order to participate in the loyalty program. And once you opt in, you can start and be counted as visits and purchases and everything. So if someone texts the keyword again, he will get the status of his account in the loyalty program. So once I set up everything, me as the cashier, I can punch cards either by having this little window from my computer, so someone visits, and this is a unique URL that saves you not supposed to share it with anybody, because then they will be able to punch it as well. So when you come to my place, hello, thank you, whatever, what is your number? You enter the number and you click punch, and the system will punch the card. In this case, my number is not in that list, so it will tell you the number is not in the list. In this case, you have to enter the list first before we can add you, because the whole idea is to get opt-ins. The whole idea is to generate opt-ins in order to have the loyalty program, because you're not just giving a virtual punch card and saving money on the cards, you also build a database. That's the whole idea. If someone wants to participate, it has to opt in. You can also do the same thing from your phone. You don't have to have a computer. By sending this punch card to your phone, it will send it to the registered number. If you remember, we talked about registered number at the beginning. That's what it will do. When you click send, it will send you a text message with that unique URL to punch cards. You can generate an ad and just place it in the place. Again, those ads are automatically generated, just ease of use. In this case, it will say wash your car 10 times and get one free. Daily wash from New Jersey. Text daily wash 271441. You can post it again, print it, everything you want. Those ads, you can customize them, if you remember, right from here, and change the text. You can also punch by SMS. Your phone number has to be registered as an authorized number, but then you can choose a keyword to punch it, right? So I choose a keyword, and now if I text the keyword space the phone number that visit at the store, that will do a punch as well. So whatever is comfortable for the cashier, either save the URL on their phone or send a text message with the phone number of the customers that just visit. Both things will work, not a problem. So this is the loyalty program. This is relatively new, our latest feature, the Kiosk Builder. We spoke about it a few weeks ago in the webinar. I'll just show it real quickly. Basically, this is a tool to build kiosks. The kiosks are very simple to use. Let me open up here some nice samples that I have. All right. So the kiosk builder is basically a builder that you can create your own kiosks. You can choose either a loyalty kiosk, which will join the program, which will be combined with the loyalty program I just showed for the punch, so the people can join the program to punch and check in. Just you see here on the button here, they'll be able to join the program or check in. Because a lot of people say, you know what, we like the punch, but we want what's called self check-in. We don't want just for the cashier to do it. It's annoying. We have too many people coming in every day. So what you can do is create a kiosk with self check-in. So people will come in, either join the program, or if they're in the program already, they will click check-in. Once they click check-in, it will open this keypad here, and they will enter the phone number and check in. After 10 check-ins, you can give them a coupon or something. In this case, it's highly recommended to limit of the per check-ins per day, because you don't want them to do it multiple times in the same day and just get the coupon. The system covers you on all angles. In this case, if you do an opt-in, it will just basically be a tablet to join a program. Instead of texting keyword, you'll have a nice tablet. We see that kiosk increase up to 5 times the opt-in ratio, just because people see it, it's friendly, they come, they see the screen, it's nice, it's not a simple sign out there, and it's just inviting, I guess. To create the kiosk, it's very simple. You just upload a logo, enter the text you see here is the text you see here. Buttons, these are the buttons you see: join the program, check in, check in. You just type it in, no coding. Everything you use in our system is no coding. nothing to code. Just click with the mouse, choose colors, and that automatically generates the code for you. So once you create the kiosk, you will see here the kiosk itself. You can run it just to see how it opens up in the window and actually test it, right? In this case, again, this is just, I don't have a nice, good looking kiosk here, but once you create it, you can run it from your computer and actually try it and see that everything, all the functionality you wanted is there. Create as many kiosks as you want, and it's very simple. So your business can look so robust, like, hey, yeah, we build kiosks, we do this, we do that, and it's all from this simple tool. Again, here you connect Facebook, Twitter right from here. You can create opt-in pages right from here. You can create opt-in pages for websites, for Facebook, and for mobile phones. Just choose the keyword, choose what you want to collect as a web opt-in, and click generate code. This will be the preview, and this will be the code as an iframe code that you generate and you post it on any web pages on your website. So even to create sign up form, opt-in forms, it's all very simple. You just click and you can generate this code and post it on your website. If you are a programmer, if you have more skills, you can definitely use our opt-in APIs and go crazy with the form and do whatever you want. We have about 40% of our new clients moving from other platforms. So once you move from other platform, you can upload your numbers from existing short codes that you're moving from to us, and you just use this upload contact tool. We have to approve every upload, of course. As long as it's done right, there's no problem. You can see all the reporting right from here, opt-in tracking, see which keyword came from. I'll show it in a minute and we're done. Credit usage, coupon delivery, opt-in, opt-out, all those good reports that shows you about your business. The last thing is the create an opt-in list. That's basically the most important or the most basic thing you want to do when you start with the platform, and you click create new. What you're going to do is to create an opt-in list. You're basically deciding if it's a lead database or it's an opt-in database. Lead database will not opt in the users, as you see here, but it also does not require you to send those messages with the help stop to stop. So if you're just generating leads, that's the way to go, because it lets you enter any message you want, but you cannot send again. You can send messages to those users over and over. They're not opted in. This system is fully compliant with the CTIA and Mobile Marketing Association. So when someone opts in, you have to send them this information. You have to tell them a program sponsor, brief description about the program, and the frequency, how many messages they will receive every month. I know there's some systems out there allow you to do whatever you want when someone opt in, but we call it dummy proof. We don't let you do mistakes. If this information has to be sent, we have to send it. It is what it is. And you can, of course, edit the program sponsor and the description of your program, but this information had to be sent to the user. If it's a one-time message, like generating a leads, like for instance, I want to generate leads, I want to call them, I want to follow up with them, I'm not sending them, for instance, if I'm a realtor and I want to generate leads, I'm not sending them weekly coupons, this is not what I do, then the lead database is better. Opt-in database is what most people do. That basically allows you to send future messages. So let's do the text to win. We'll show the text to win feature and we'll find a winner for the tablet. So let's call it free tablet, and we'll do it live right now. I'll show you how simple it is to create stuff with Lime that'll actually work, and it's simple and it's right there. So free tablet part 2. Let's just come up with a keyword for this sweepstake. We'll call it free tablet 2. And I'll say make sure, okay, this keyword is available, great. We'll do it again, free tablet 2 for Canada. and US. Hopefully, you know, we are the only system out there that's seamlessly integrated US and Canada, which when we bought its short code in the US 7041 and we bought separately the same number 7041 in Canada, and we seamlessly integrated. So that allows me to create a campaign for all my people, because I'm sure there's people from Canada here, and then I'm sure there's people from US. So that allows me to create a campaign that it runs in US and Canada at the same time. Also, not every system allows you to have multiple keywords for one opt-in list. A lot of systems, the keyword is the opt-in list. Here it's not the case. You can have many keywords to build the same database. What it does, it lets you see in the report where you got the traffic from. So let's say you give through different channels a keyword, you give a keyword to, hold on, let me save it and then explain you. Free tablet, and we'll do get a chance to win a tablet. One message, we're not going to send anything, and I click save. So everyone here that in this webinar right now, I see already 5 did it. Please text free tablet to 71441, either from US or Canada. We'll start to collect people here, and I will run the text to win in a second and show you how we use the text to win, and we'll also pick a winner right now. So in the meantime, I'll go back and explain about how you see keywords, where they come from. If you enter multiple keywords to one campaign and you use one for print, one for email, one for web, one for Facebook, then you can see where you got more traffic from. So this system will allow you to have multiple keywords to see what channel is more effective. We already have 62 people. Come on, last time we did 66. There's a lot more people than 60 here. So please text from your cell phone free tablet 2. Make sure it doesn't do any spaces or anything. And we want to pick a winner here today. And we'll give away a free tablet in a couple minutes. So I will stop for a couple minutes. We'll let everyone text free tablet 2, and we'll finish this training. All right. So we have more people here, but at least we have more people texting than last time. We are really giving a tablet. It's not a trick, and this is not kind of opt-in list that will blast you messages in the future. We're not going to use it. So please, again, couple more. I'm going to start the text to win, but in the meantime, you can still text and get a chance to win. 86. All right. So let's go to text to win, see how text to win works, but also in the same time pick a winner. So I click text to win. This is the free tablet from last time, right? And I'll call it free tablet part 2. And I'll select an opt-in list, free tablet part 2. What a coincidence. And now I can either select if I want to pick a winner from all the numbers on the list, or I can say I only want to choose a winner from people that texted. In this case, everyone texted right now, but usually you have a list that people texted over time. So you can reuse that list, add more and more people to that list, and just say, I want to pick a winner just from this weekend. Then next weekend, do another campaign, and you pick a winner just from the dates of that weekend, but you keep building your list. So in this case, we'll choose all the numbers on the list. We're going to have one winner today. I don't need to be notified. I can be notified by email. I can run it now or schedule it. And then I send a message to the winner, right? So if I picked 5 winners, I will put 5 different messages here. But in this case, to say, congratulations, you won a tablet. We will call you shortly, right? In this case, we'll just call you, get your address. we can notify the non-winners, because people sometimes, I'm not sure, something happened, did I didn't get the text. So you can notify the non-winners when we can do something like, sorry, you didn't win this time, Lime Cellular, so you know it's from us. And that's it. So right now, when I click submit, because I did run now, the system will go and randomly pick a winner. The winner will get this message, non-winner, all the rest of the people will get this message. Now, right before I run it, I can check how many people. So you now have 1 out of 90 chance to win it. So thank you everyone for participating. Thank you for your time. Hopefully, you find it helpful, and we will do more and more training in the future about other features with great stuff coming in. And I really appreciate your time. I'll click submit. The system now runs for all the people and picks the winner, and now the message is being sent to everyone, either the sorry or the congratulations, you won. So here, this ticks to win, and we have a result, and the winner will get a text message right now. So again, thank you for your time. This is UV Lime Cellular. Appreciate your time and your patience.